What's going on, guys? NoSlack, Novak here. Now, if you've been following the series, you guys know that in the last episode we kind of did our baggage claim. That was a huge mess, but we did get it working. Towards the end of the episode, we actually got that thing working. And the funny thing is, the team at Airport CEO, the dev team, they've been doing a lot of tweaks, a lot of bug fixes, and one of the updates that they did, it actually broke the old baggage system. So we have to kind of retweak that. So as you can see here, we've got our ramp agents taking the luggage out of this Skylink flight and loading up one of these bad boy carts over here. And that's going to get delivered over to our baggage bay. Now once it goes into the baggage bay, it's going to come out through our conveyor system, and it's going to go on this fancy little updated kind of baggage carousel that we did. Tiny little tweaks. For the most part, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in here so you guys can see exactly like the directions that it's going. As you can see, it kind of comes down this major pipeline down here, and then for the most part, because this is kind of like the baggage bay area 1, typically if only one is being used at the moment, it's going to come in here and then all the people are going to swarm down here and grab their luggage. But anyways, it's going to come down this huge pipeline. As you can see, the arrows going down, and then the sorter over here is going to push it through, and it's just kind of going to go through here. And then if anybody happens to miss their bag, doesn't show up in time and the bag, goes back down, it's going to go back down into our underground conveyors, kind of go over here to the left, back up top, come down, and then it's going to have a chance to recirculate through the baggage area once again. And essentially it's going to do it for each one of these little 4 baggage claim rooms that we have set up, right? This is 1, this is 2, 3, and 4. So it's going to do the same thing. You can see the pipes kind of follow through. They go down here, and then the ones down here, they're actually going upwards. These ones here are going downwards. These ones here are going upwards. They kind of meet through this underground pipeline here, and then that just recirculates them right back through the baggage claim. It actually works pretty dang well, and I'll show you how well here in a second. So we saw that one plane getting its baggage unloaded, which it's right here. So we see the ramp agents, they're doing hard work over here, carrying it over into the conveyor belts. They've got that done. Unloaded that bad boy right there. It's going into our underground conveyor belt system, and it's going to shoot out any minute now. We can see we've got these people over here waiting patiently. And here it comes. Any second. There it is. Bam, look at that. So the baggage in this case is going to hang out over here. Some people are gonna miss it, like this suitcase, this blue suitcase is gonna probably not get picked up in time. Nope, didn't get picked up in time. So the blue, green, and gray ones went through. Blue, green, gray, black. They all had to go through, back through the baggage system. So then we'll see them come out here any second now. Blue, green, black, and gray suitcases definitely didn't get picked up. There goes the blue one. There goes the gray one. No, there it is. Blue, green, oh, whatever. You guys get the point. It went back through. Some of these actually, looks like this one over here is from a different flight. So some of these might be coming in from a different flight. But regardless of what flight they're on, the baggage conveyor system works beautifully now. Excellent, excellent. So that's a huge plus right there. Just want to show you guys that. And then this is a different flight waiting for their baggage now. Which, one of the reasons why the baggage takes so long is I realize we have so few ramp agents. Typically you need 4 ramp agents per airplane stand. So we've got 3 of the major, medium, I guess, airplane stands, right? So that's 12 ramp agents we need right there. Then we also have 4 working on this side of our baggage bay, and we have 4 working on this side. So that's 20 ramp agents that we need. Alright, we need the 12 for the 3 gates, and then we need 8 here. That's 20. 20 ramp agents that we need. If we come over here to staff, ramp agents, you can see here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jansen is 8, so then this is 9, 10, 11, 12. So we need 20. We have 12. So we're going to need to hire at least 8 more. And the reason I say at least is because we should probably have at least 4 more just to actually give out breaks. So we're going to pretty much hire everybody. And look at this. We have Teresa Novak. That's pretty cool. Wow, look at you. Oh, not pleasant whatsoever. Yeah, well, I guess working at Walmart and then having a GPA of 1.1 I could see why you wouldn't be very pleasant. You kind of ruining the NoSlack name there, Teresa. Anyways, we're gonna hire her anyways. So hire all these guys. I believe that was 5. Let's go ahead and hire 2 more. And then that will definitely help us out. How many do we have now? We have 4. We have 8. Edwards makes 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. Keller is 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have 20 now. So all of our positions should be filled. We still want to hire more though, because again, we want some of these ramp agents to have breaks, right? So we'll let that kind of repopulate. And look at that. That one was huge. We'll let that repopulate. And then once it does, we'll hire a few more. Wow, look at that. Those guys are nailing it now. God, how many people were on that flight? Jeez. Was that this one here? 164 people came in off of that flight. Wow, that's the most I've seen yet. And then a lot of them are probably just hanging out here waiting on their luggage, which it should be coming here pretty soon. Any minute now it'll come out, and then all those guys will be able to come down here. Beautiful, look at that. The swarm of people coming in here to grab their luggage. Beautiful, beautiful. And as they're grabbing it too, they're running out the door. They want to load up on those buses, which a lot of you guys were mentioning in the comment section, and I think I addressed this in the last episode. We had all those people over here by the car lots. The reason why they were hanging out and why they couldn't get into the airport is because my silly self did not put a crosswalk down. But hey, we've got the crosswalk now. Everything is good. Traffic should be flowing beautifully. People are using the bus stops like they're meant to be used. Beautiful, beautiful. Everything in the airport is working quite nicely. Now, what I want to do this episode, first of all, we had these flights coming in here, and I did those just to kind of make sure that the baggage system was working. We're going to schedule the rest of our flights here. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go for only 3 flights per gate. And the reason I'm doing that is because it seems like that way we're not overwhelmed with a ton of people coming in at the same time, trying to use the gates and go through security, get the baggage claim, all that. So we're gonna do something like this, at least for today, and we'll see if this works. I'm pretty sure it will. I'm pretty sure it'll work pretty beautifully. But we could always expand and do more flights later on. But for now, this is what we're gonna do. Just 3 flights at each gate. So 9 flights. How many do we have left? We have to do 9, 19, 25 flights. Ouch. 25. That is today, Friday. Saturday is the next day. Then Sunday, you know what? We're going to go ahead and we are actually going to kind of pack these in here a little bit more. And that this is going to be strictly because we have to get these contracts. We want to make the money, and we don't want to offend these airlines, and we want to make sure that we get all these flights out there. You got to please them, These airlines are the ones that are paying our bills. They're paying all of our workers. If we don't schedule these flights and actually get them accomplished, then we might have to fire some people, and we do not want to do that. Swiftly, let's go ahead and schedule you at the same time as Maple for the most part. Do something like this, and then bam, we should be good there. And then what is that? That is Sunday, so then let's go to Monday and schedule the rest of these guys. Bam. Maple, 5 flights. Okay, we could do that. We could fit that in there. Could definitely fit all that in there. Then Maple, let's schedule you over here. How many? 6. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to get all this in here. There's no way we'll be able to get all that in there. 1 flight, I think, is going to be left over. Yeah, 1 flight. That kind of sucks. Oh well, nothing we could do about it. Hopefully they don't get too pissed off at us. Skylink, 1 flight right there, bam. Good, good, good. Now what I want to do in this episode, we're going to do a little bit of beautification. I want to give the passengers, instead of waiting at the bus shelters or at the bus stop, I don't want them just waiting there. I want them to be able to come in and kind of hang out inside before they actually go into their check-in area. Now, unfortunately, I think we're going to have to move our check-in areas, which I don't think we can actually do now. I don't think it'll let us, will it? Let's try to do this real quick. Yes, you cannot remove check-in desks. I'd like to put them more down here and then make this more of like a seating area. But that's not something we can do. But you know what we can do? We can build a sidewalk over here. Kind of give them a little bit more room. And then we can put in another door over here. Up here. And that'll kind of allow more people to come in. And then with that being said, I think... Let's go ahead and place this door down real quick. We'll do something like right there. Let's just do kind of like a little miniature area over here that they can kind of relax in. And then we could, you know, we'll do like a nicer area up here. So I think we'll use couches and things like that over here. Let's do bam, 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 bam. Yeah, we'll do something like that. And then maybe we can even do some armchairs. Like that. And then let's do a couple of trash cans. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, and then we'll do some actual gate seating down here just for like overflow. Right there. That'll be kind of like their little hangout spot. And they'll be able to use the trash cans that we have over here. You know what? No, let's give them a couple more trash cans. We'll do trash cans like there and there. And then we'll go ahead, we'll put some large plants down just to kind of beautify the area a little bit more. And then I want to do kind of the same thing over here. And I hope they do give us more options for like beautification objects like plants. You know, maybe give us some like indoor trees, kind of like Sim Airport has. You know, just put a little bit of nice little scenery in there. Maybe even TVs or something. You know what, speaking of TVs, I do want to give these guys the airport screens, because that's going to be pretty important, right? Making sure that they see their flights and everything. So why don't we do... We'll do like one over here, we'll do one over here. And then we can kind of do the same thing right here. Bam and bam. And then these guys over here for the gate seating, they will just have the one, like right there. And then that should be good. And then let's go ahead and give them a little bit of a different flooring. Somebody was saying that they've been to plenty of airports where they've seen like carpeting. Which I can't say the same thing, at least not in like the main entrance area by the baggage, not the baggage claim, but the check-in area. But you know what, we're going to go ahead and we're going to give them some carpeted area. Maybe we'll do something like this. And then over here for the gate seating, we'll do essentially the same thing. Bam. Alright, we'll let our workers go ahead and do that. A lot of building for them to do with the sidewalk, the large door, and then this entire area we have over here. But that should then allow all these people, instead of hanging outside, that should allow them to come in here and kind of relax a little bit before they go through their check-in process and then through security. I like that. I like that a lot. It looks really nice. With the armchairs and the couches and everything, that looks pretty sweet. And then as we can see here, they're coming in, forming pretty long lines still though. Some people are going to go sit down, some people are waiting in line to check in. These queues could probably be a little bit longer. And then we probably need to hire some more janitors too, right? Because this area over here is getting pretty filthy. And then for some reason they're still not cleaning in here, which is kind of ridiculous. We did allow janitors to come in here. And then let's see, it is zoned. I did zone it for staff. I don't know why it's doing that, but the staff is allowed in there. And not only is it a room, but it's actually like a zone, staff zone. So janitors should be going in there cleaning that area. I don't know why they're not. I'm sure it's something that I'm doing wrong, but I'm not going to take the time to figure out what exactly that is. But again, you know what? I think we are going to hire some more janitors, so let's do that real quick. Applicants for the janitorial position. Nobody named Novak this time, but let's go ahead and hire 3 people. We are going to do logic and handling stress is excellent. Everything else is pretty bad, but you know what, Chloe, you're going to be hired. Anna, you're better than Chloe, so we're going to definitely hire you. Kevin, okay, no thanks, not right now. Harry, no thanks. Nadine, you're okay at almost everything. We'll go ahead and hire you. Marit, sure, you're hired too. And then you, no. Zhang Yongchen, we're not gonna hire you, sorry. Let's see, who else? Service technicians go around fixing stuff in the airport. Let's go ahead and just hire 2 more. Not too worried about their skills there. Franchise staff, you know what, I do want to fill out the rest of the board too. What are we missing? We need a CFO. Let's go ahead and open applications for all 3 of these positions. So we need a CFO, we need a CIO, and the CIO is important because I believe the CIO is the one that will then allow automatic repairs to be done. So like the runways and then the airplane stands, they will automatically be fixed at some point if we have the CIO in place. So let's check out our applicants. We'll try to get the CIO. Constanza Diaz, not very pleasant, but pretty good at everything else. Paula Fernandez. Yeah, you know what? She's probably a #1 candidate right now. And then Tobias. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hire Paula. She is our new CIO. Excellent. We still need to fill out the CFO and the HR director as well. So let's see, CFO over here, Chief Financial Officer, Anna. Oh wow, you're solid. Yeah, you're very solid. You know what? Hi, you're pretty good too. Natalia, solid as well. You know what? I like all 3 candidates, so we're gonna hire the cheapest one. Hi fam, $88 an hour. You sir are hired. And then the HR director is the last one that we need, right? Philip, $66 an hour. Very logical. You're pretty solid at everything. You're okay at technical, you're solid at everything else. Stefan, logic, not there. Nerman, technical, kind of struggling. You know what? It's between Philip and, you know what? We're going to go with Philip. Philip, I think, is going to do a good job with this. And then our board is fully staffed. Let's go ahead and see what we can do now in procurement. So we could do the anti-spam filter, which, yeah, let's do that for our emails. Trail scanner. Are you longing for more data and more insight? This system is for you. The trail scanner allows you to track and review in real time where the targeted persons has been. I could see why that would be pretty unique, pretty helpful. But you know what? We're gonna hold off on that. Travel document scanner. This document scanner allows operators to review passengers' travel documents in real time. It uses an advanced induction technology to scan the content of bags, really of bags, and pockets in order to display passport and boarding card. You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's unlock that. Mind reader. We know what you're thinking. You want to know what your passengers and employees are thinking. Well, think no more and buy this mind reading system, which will, in real time, derive the thoughts and feelings of your passengers. Sure, why don't we do that as well? That cost us a whopping $100,000, though. That's pretty crazy. Baggage handling is unlocked. Conveyor belt tray is unlocked. We still need the generic bag scanner. Let's see what this does is... It's our first line of defense against baggage contraband. By unlocking this, you'll be able to detect any kind of suspicious baggage and divert its path through a diversion belt. Accuracy may vary. Ouch. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and unlock that too. Shop upgrades, yeah, definitely. We want to get some shops in here as well. And then we're good on the food franchises. We're good on the fuel services. So yeah, that's going to take a little bit of time to do. With that being said, let's go ahead and actually beautify this area a little bit more. Now, we already talked about the bus stops. What I want to do with the bus stops, I want to add in some bus shelters. And these are just going to be kind of like roofs, so in case it's raining. Let's see, in case it's raining, we could do something like... Bam, bam. Yeah, we'll just do something like that. And we'll do essentially the same thing for all of our bus stops over here. And I would have liked to have put another one down, but it wouldn't be very even. Maybe we could do something like this. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Give them just a little bit of extra cover. You know, in case there's like a thunderstorm or something, they don't have to get wet. They could be under those bus shelters. So our workers should... Oh, wow, we have 4 more over here. I forgot about those. Forgot about these suckers over here. Bam, bam. Alright, plenty of places for you guys to stay nice and dry. Shouldn't have any complaints there. Speed up time. Our workers should get that going. Looks like we do have some sort of a little backlog here with the vehicles, though. That's unfortunate. Nothing we could do about that. Let's see. A person can't find a reachable security check-in point. Make sure that the position is accessible through walls and via zoned areas. I think we're fine. I don't think that's what's holding those cars up. I think that's just like another little bug in the game or something. But like I said, the baggage system over there is working really nicely. That's good to see. What we're gonna have to do, though, looks like we are gonna have to save the game, reload it. So give me a second. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna return here shortly. Okay, here we are, and as we can see, our traffic is flowing quite nicely. Stuff should get delivered then. All those bus shelters should start getting delivered here in a second, and then all of our workers obviously will then make a mad rush to pick all those bad boys up and then install those. Traffic over here, or our passenger flow, is working very nicely. I like how they're going over the crosswalks over here, bus station to bus station, and then once their flights are a little bit closer, they should come over here and start going through. Actually, no, they don't have any flights. These are all people that are actually leaving. So the buses should be picking these guys up. And then as you can see, the bus shelters are all getting placed in there too. Which is kind of funny because it doesn't look like too many people. You know, a few people are going under the bus shelters. So they are being used. But we can see over here there's a little bit of an issue. We put the bus shelter, but it looks like our little, I don't know, stop sign or like the bus stop sign kind of interferes with that. So maybe they should make it to where the bus shelters cannot be placed over the sign. That might be something they want to do. And we do have quite a bit of people over here. Why are more buses not coming? Here we go. Reinforcements. Bus reinforcements coming in. Beautiful. Pick up all these people. Are they going to be able to pick them all up? No, no, no. There's so many people that the bus can't even pick up all these guys. Yeah, see? Yeah, we need more buses. Which that might be a cool thing that they could do too, is get like a bus shelter and then determine how many buses actually service that, not bus shelter, but get a bus stop, and then you can kind of like micromanage exactly how many buses run through that bus stop, maybe charge like per bus load or something. I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. Be able to determine like, hey, a bus ticket is $5, and then I want this bus stop to have 3 buses. Maybe even like designate destinations or something for them to go to. Just a suggestion. Probably not something that's ever going to get implemented, and probably not something that a lot of people even would want. But just, you know, just a little suggestion on my part. Anyways, one thing I do want to definitely improve on too is I want to make this baggage area over here just a little bit nicer. We see a lot of these people over here just kind of hanging out. So I'm thinking this would be a good area to kind of make like a seating area. So why don't we do that? We'll do something essentially like we did over there. So we'll do something like there and there. We'll do the same thing over here. And then maybe we'll do a couch there, a couch there. We'll do the same thing on the bottom. And then, yeah, that'll look good. That'll look good. That'll work. Might not be enough. We might need to do more. And if we do, we could always do it on this side. We're going to test this out first, though. And then, again, we're just going to do the armchairs. Bada bing, bada boom. There it is. And, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I think you guys are, because it's getting absolutely awesome views. Great comments are coming through all of these videos, too. You know what, we probably should have not put all those armchairs down because they are kind of blocking like the walking path. But you know what, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna see if that works. Yeah, you guys are, you know, apparently you guys are loving this this series, and I'm gonna be doing a lot more of it. So you know, don't you guys worry about that. I'm also thinking too, I might try that Mashinki game. Like a little train kind of simulator game that they've got out now. It's pretty new. It's still in early access. I did get a copy of it to kind of like review or do let's plays of. I might give that a shot. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that. Because right now I'm thinking of doing Airport CEO, Academia, and Motorsport Manager. Motorsport Manager isn't going anywhere. I am definitely going to continue sticking with that just because that is like the funnest game that I'm playing at the moment. But it's kind of between Academia and Mashinki. Like if there's one series that's going to go bye-bye, that's going to replace something else, it's going to be replaced by something else. It's going to be Academia. And it kind of looks like I was right. Maybe these people can't get out of here. So why don't we kind of remove... Let's remove some of these guys. Which, that's a little unfortunate because I liked them. I like those things being there. But, you know what? They're in the way. Maybe we should have planned that a little bit better, huh? But you know what? We'll be okay. And maybe they're not in the way. Maybe it's just the workers deciding they don't want to leave. They don't want to go anywhere else. I don't know. Not a big deal. We're going to go see after these flights come in, which we should have flights coming in here pretty soon, about 4 hours away. Once they land and all those people are going to come down here and they're going to wait for their luggage, we'll be able to see if they're actually going to get used. If this seating area over here is actually going to get used. Then we should probably change that up too with like the flooring. Which is structures, flooring. Should we do the same kind of flooring that we did over there, or should we do something a little bit different? You know what? Let's go ahead and test this one out. I'm kind of curious just to see how this one over here looks. So let's do something like that. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I like that. That looks kind of funky. No, not really. I'm not a huge fan of that. What if we did wooden floors? Would that look better? Floors, wooden. Let's test that sucker out. You know what? That doesn't look bad. That does not look bad. But you know what? I think for consistency, we should probably just do the same carpeted flooring that we have over there. So let's do something like that, and something like that right there. Good, good, good. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's people waiting for their baggage anymore. So that might be these guys over here. But maybe we just haven't had any flights actually land. No, we haven't. That's something that's going to have to get evaluated once another flight lands. 65% on that stand, 65% there. Same thing here. We're at 40 on the runway. Kind of curious to see if they're actually going to fix anything. And then let's kind of do a little follow-up on our procurement. Spam filter did get unlocked, so we shouldn't be getting any more spam emails. We did unlock the... No, we haven't done the trail scanner. We did unlock the travel document scanner, the mind reader, everything else that we pretty much assigned to get unlocked did get unlocked. Now, let's go ahead and see if we actually have any other items here. Some new things that maybe I didn't notice. Shop items. Oh, we did get the shop items. Cool. Baggage scanner ID. Used for detecting suspicious contents. I think we're going to mess with the baggage system a little bit more in the next episode. I don't think that's going to be something that we're going to do right now. Baggage belts, pretty much the same thing. Bag destroyer, that's been there the whole time. We haven't messed with that yet. Just because I don't want to destroy anybody's baggage without actually having the bag scanner. Because the bag scanner kind of helps determine whether or not it should get destroyed, right? So we're going to kind of want to have a few of these before we put in a bag destroyer. So nothing really new in items besides the shop stuff. Small stands, medium stands, bus shelters, checkpoints, these are all things that we've had. Structures, we still have the same fuel depots. We could probably do some light poles and some trees. How do the trees look? Is that something that you put down one by one? It is. Interesting. Let's just take a look at how these look. What if we lined... Oh, it just looks like it's kind of like a basic little tree. What if we kind of lined this area over here? We'll just do something like that and see how that looks. Let's have our workers come over here and do that. And then that's probably going to be the end of the episode, guys. We are right around 30 minutes in. And we're doing pretty good. 460,000 bucks. We did lose money this episode, but we did build an absolute bunch of stuff. And it is winter time too. It's pretty cold outside, so it looks like they're all covered in snow. So I'm sure they don't look as pretty as they would if they were just naturally green. But nothing we could do about that. Our general aviation is working beautifully. Some of these flights are requesting fuel, so we're making extra money off of that. This one here wants some fuel too. This one here is waiting on fuel. All these guys are, yeah, see, look, all these guys are waiting on fuel. Yeah, everybody here. So I'm thinking we definitely should get some more avgas fuel trucks in here. Let's go ahead and do that. How many do we have in the first place? Hold on. So we have a service truck, basic vehicle depot. That is absolutely packed. Why are we not able to upgrade that? I think that was the thing where you could upgrade the vehicle depot. Because right now we have service truck, service truck, service truck, service truck, and then we have a fuel truck Jet A, fuel truck Jet A. Oh, we have look at that, service truck, avgas. Okay, so maybe we can fit more in there. I don't know. I thought there was always a limit to how many we could fit. But let's go ahead and let's order a few more. Just we'll do 2 more avgas trucks, just because I feel like maybe that's something that we're kind of slacking in. We need at least 1 more so we could service all those general aviation trucks, because pretty much all of them wanted fuel and we only had, I think, 1. So we'll do the 1 more, and then that should be able to service this place, because none of the fuel trucks are actually here helping. And then nobody, okay, 1 truck is up over here getting refueled with avgas. And I think that might be the new one that we have. And then he went into the vehicle depot. He didn't even go over here to help service these. Which this guy's at 76%. He does not need any more fuel. This one here is at 98, but he requested fuel and he got it. And this guy over here, he's requesting fuel and he's only at 42. So he should definitely get serviced with some fuel. If we speed up a little bit, this guy over here is going to get refueled with avgas, and then hopefully he'll go help that guy out. Nope, he's going to go chill in the vehicle depot. Oh, here we go. 1 guy went out, and he is servicing that guy. Beautiful, beautiful. 27%, yeah, he was running pretty low on fuel too. He got into the 20s. But yeah, that guy got filled up. Beautiful. What about this guy? Do you want any? Nope, he's not requesting fuel. Okay, so we're looking good. Our general aviation is working beautifully. We got those extra avgas trucks to kind of help out with that. And look at that, the runway, 95%. So it did get repaired. Now, all of these were at 65%, right? This one is at 58 currently. This one over here is at 54. And then this middle one is at 54 as well. So I'm thinking maybe once these flights all get the heck out of here, we will have workers that are going to go in and they're going to actually fix up these medium airplane stands. Anyways, guys, that is it for this episode. And then look at that. Our seating area over here is just freaking packed. Completely packed. We're probably going to have to add in another seating area in the next episode, because I don't like how all these people are just kind of hanging out. That is a lot of people just hanging out. And you can see a lot of these people have the little Z's above their head, because they're just kind of standing there, you know. they're hoping for another spot to open up that they can go sit down in. So that's something we're going to have to accommodate those guys, without a doubt. And I really like how our baggage system over here is working. It's working pretty well. Pretty dang well. You know what, real quick too, before we end the episode, let's check out our approval ratings. The airport approval rating is 74.8. Passengers, 99.6. Those guys are very, very happy. Airlines, not so much. General aviation, they're not all that happy either. Which I'm not quite sure why they wouldn't be as happy as, you know, well, they should at least be higher than 50%. I mean, come on. Let's check out our emails too. Receipt for our fuel truck. Yeah. Shop upgrade, mind reader, construction tutorial. We don't want to do any of these tutorials. Those are from a long time ago. Those are all from day 1, year 1. So we're good there. We don't need to read up on any of those. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You guys are freaking awesome. In the last 4 days, we've gained 1,000 subs. We went from like 15.5 to like 16.6 in terms of subscribers. So we have 16,600 subscribers, and more than 1,000 of them are pretty brand new, like this week. So thank you very much for subscribing, guys, if you are one of the 1,000 people that just subscribed recently. And to the all, you know, the subscribers that have been here since day 1, thank you guys very much as well. Hopefully I'll see you guys on another video. Until then, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.